What's going on, guys? Will back here with, I'd say, a gentleman's knife on steroids. This is the Concept. It's either Halide, Halide, Regular price on Amazon right now, it's $159.89, so by no means a budget knife. But it's an interesting knife to say the least. I, at first, was unsure of what I thought about this knife, but after getting to play with it for a little bit, and Concept's just so good with their action that it started to win me over. Not a big knife, about 7.5 inches, so I mean not small, but I guess right around that everyday carry price point. I'm sorry, size. Blade length, a little over 3 inches, just a lot of flat blade there, almost like a hawk bill. Not sure exactly what to call it. Liner lock, carbon fiber scales. I mean, just this copper look. I think it looks fucking awesome. Even with the backspace that goes all the way up, which you don't see very often. The different colors of it in there, the gold, and I don't know if it's. I'm not sure what the middle color is or not, but I mean. So the clip is not reversible though, but. Back flipper and front flipper. That's it. But it is Concept. So the action is awesome and easy. Reach around easily. Now the one thing I'll say with the back flipper, it almost feels like you get really far ahead of the flipper. And the first time I heard someone say that, I can't remember who it was. I can't remember if I'm saying it correctly, but it feels like the blade takes a while to get around. So there's been times where you think the back flipper would be the easiest deployment always on any knife. But with this one, there's been a couple times where for some reason it just didn't come through. Like, I mean, you give it a good flick and the blade just kind of slowly comes up. So I feel like you have to be conscious of using the back flipper to make sure that you kind of give it enough of a thwack or the blade might not open all the way. But I mean, the top flipper, there's just no effort needed for any of these. In hand, it's super comfortable. I wish we had some jimping here, but can't feel the clip in my hand really. A little bit, not really though. Even coming up here, even though it's not choiled, but up here too, it's comfortable here. But I mean, that's just a lot of blade there. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention where you get into the price point you are is because it is S35 yen. So on top of getting a knife that, in my opinion, I see that almost didn't open all the way that time, you're getting a really good blade steel. And I mean, the thinner knives like this, I don't know if there's an issue with durability or not. I might be thinking a little bit too far into it, but I mean, it's a really cool looking knife. It kind of stands out of the crowd. You know, my wife's not into this knife thing at all. She actually finds it very annoying. But when I show her this knife, I says it's kind of cool looking. She's like, "Holy crap, that is very cool looking." So, not that a woman's opinion necessarily is the go-to for a reason to get a knife, but you know, when something stands out, people that really don't pay attention tend to notice. And like I said, comfort, a lot of flat blade there, and a very good steel. I really like the knife. You know, I don't know if I can warrant the price tag of $160 on it, but I mean, at the steel you're getting for it, I understand. I almost kind of wish that they maybe had a version of this knife with maybe a more budget-friendly version, just because of how everything else works so well with it. You know, I don't know if in a knife kind of this thin, if the blade steel does. I don't know. Maybe you guys would know. Does blade steel hold up just as well, regardless of how thin the knife and the blade is? You know, does that have anything to do with it at all? But if not, I mean, for a knife that looks this, you know, I don't want to just say cool, but I mean, like I said, gentleman's knife, where it almost looks like you can wear it when you're dressed up, you know, have it dressed up and have it as an accessory. And have a blade steel that good with this kind of action where, I mean, you can fidget the fuck out of this thing and have no issues. Like I said, just be careful with the back flipper. It doesn't quite catch as easily as the top one does. But either way, it's an awesome looking knife. Might be a little bit overpriced, but Concept's action and, I mean, just the design of this knife, I think is where they kind of get away with it. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a newer knife they came out with. They do have some other color options for it. I just saw this kind of rose gold on bronze or copper, whatever it is, and I just thought it looked badass. So this is the one I decided to grab. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. Let me know if there's any other knives out there you want me to review. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.